What's going on, YouTube? This is Andy here from Wheel Around Gaming, coming at you with part 16 or 17 or something like that of my Pokemon Crystal Let's Play. I can't remember. So let's just continue on. So, to start this episode off, I wanted to do something special. I actually wanted to evolve a Pokemon. And off screen, I obtained a Thunderstone. Remember I told you that girl last Dana, she eventually calls you. Well, she called me and she wanted to give me it. So I guess there's only one Pokemon we can evolve with a Thunderstone, so let's evolve them. And I forgot they're holding an Everstone. Wow, that's embarrassing. I'll never live that one through. It will forever stone me. That was a horrible joke. I wanted to use the word ever as a pun, but it just failed, and I'm sorry. What? Elgato is evolving. So, here is the Pokemon I was planning. I decided to evolve it now because looking at its future moveset, it actually learns a couple moves coming up that it only learns as a Jolteon that I wanted to learn. One problem though, as you can see, it does not have any electric moves, and it does not learn any electric moves until level 50. So, the way that we're going to fix that is we're going to teach it moves via the game corner. So I'm going to save up a lot of money and buy TMs for it. Yeah, that was the plan. So, let's move on to the next city. The next city is... I'll show ya. Damn it. No, wrong way. Gosh, okay. Right there. That's where we're going. I guess I won't cut through this. I've been doing a lot of jump cuts. It kind of ruins the Let's Play atmosphere. The whole point of a Let's Play is so, like, you can listen to me commentate and then kind of feel like you're playing along, but not playing. If you want to play along, you can. I mean, sometimes I like to play the game along with the Let's Player and then, like, play 30 minutes of it, then watch the LPers part of it. That's kind of cool to do sometimes. I advise you guys to do that during my next Let's Play if you're still watching these horrible LPs. Just kidding, they're not that bad. I mean, I could update a lot more. That would be nice, but... So, this is Route 42. There's an item up here, and it's an Ultra Ball, which is really nice because I like to have balls to catch shiny Pokemon. And now that we have a Pokemon who can fly, it makes life a lot easier, and I won't have to jump cut as much. Here's another item. This Super Potion. Funny thing about the word super, okay? I hope this never gets out to anybody, but like, I don't know if you guys have ever been to I'll battle these trainers later, but like, I don't know if you guys have ever been to a restaurant or something. But like, when I started getting older, I was done with the kids' meals. I stopped ordering kids' meals, so, oh my gosh, I was pressing the wrong button. I was trying to skip that text. So we'll just show you how strong Elgato is, and then I'll get back to my story. So, like, yeah, it's okay. I mean, Shadow Ball is obviously using attack, but this Pokemon has super high special attack, which we're going to take advantage of later. But right now, we can't. So, anyways, getting back to my story. When you stop ordering kids' meals, you start ordering real meals. They start telling you that, like, they start asking if you want soup or salad. For the longest time in my life, I thought they were saying super salad. Like, super, S-U-P-E-R, salad. Like, I thought they were saying super salad, not soup or salad. And it's just kind of embarrassing to think that now. They're so, like, remember in a couple episodes ago I was talking about how I didn't know the difference between clothes and clothes? So, I guess we can challenge the next gym, but there appears to be somebody standing there. Since you came this far, take the time to do some sightseeing. You should head north and check out Lake of Rage right now. Epic foreshadowing. Epic foreshadowing. Which reminds me about the word foreshadowing. I remember I was in 6th grade and we had an English test. It was on like English vocabulary. And one of the questions was, what's the word for a subtle hint of the story? Obviously the answer is foreshadowing. And my English teacher briefly touched upon that. Like, I barely even remembered it. So we were taking the test. A couple days later, and that question showed up. I had no idea for the answer, so I just randomly thought of the word foreshadowing. Like, I obviously knew it was a word, but it's kind of hard to explain. I didn't know the answer to the question, so my best guess was foreshadowing. The first word that came to my mind. Come to find out, I was the only kid in the class, in my whole class. There's like 160 kids in my class who got that question right. I was the only one, and I completely guessed it. And there are some kids in my class who are extremely smart. Like, they memorized everything. They studied in 6th grade and everything. Which reminds me, even if you're in middle school right now, I know a lot of you are, take it seriously. I know a lot of you are just like, yeah, middle school, let's have fun. It's fun, yeah. Take it seriously, because good habits are very easy to keep, especially in high school. I'm just going to give you that life pro tip, because I'm just a little bit older than most of you, but we have the same humor and the same maturity level. Now, so here we are again. I'm sorry, I got interrupted by my mom. She wanted me to do something. She wanted me to fix the camper for some reason. Like, there was somebody already out there doing it, but then she wanted me to do it. I don't know. She just does things like that. Can't explain parents sometimes. So anyways, I believe I was talking about I was the only kid who got a question right on a test. I felt so smart after that. Can't believe I got that right. Anyways, so if you go in here, they're gonna charge you a lot of money. It's Team Rocket. It's gonna give you a spoiler. They're gonna charge you $3,000, and sorry, I paused there for a second because I thought that we were getting an Entei or something. Somebody recommended that I throw a Pokeball at them next time, and I think I will. So yeah. We're going to see something kind of cool coming up here. And I'm sure a lot of you know, I'm sure a lot of you know this game very well. It's a pretty common game to know. In fact, like I said, this is my first Pokemon game. So you should know what's coming up, and if you don't, you're going to be surprised. And it might be one of the first of this type of Pokemon that you've ever seen. Hint, hint. So there's a Max Ether. I'm actually looking for the amulet coin. That's the #1 thing that I'm looking for right now. So like I said, I'll go back and battle these trainers off screen. I only battle the ones on screen that I run into on accident, like this guy. I'm not going to read his text because he's just some creeper pedophile dude. He's Pokemaniac Ron. And he's got a Nidoking. Nidoking's a beast. Now, before you guys ask, dude, I didn't want to use Bite. I wanted to use Ember. I was just mashing the A button. Oh, we flinched him. Yay. That was nice. Oh, you're going to be awesome if I burned him. Apparently, my Pokemon are, like, extremely over-leveled, apparently. But the thing about it is, you get Surf very early in the game, and you can use it very early in the game. So you can actually go to Mahogany Town and do this stuff before you beat all those gyms in the lighthouse like I did. That's why these Pokemon are so underleveled, just in case you accidentally stumble across here and you just don't get destroyed. Because remember, this is a children's game. believe it or not. And they didn't want kids getting beat. No, takedown. No, I like headbutt. Yeah, headbutt's better. It's just all around better in general. It's got the chance to flinch. Yeah, we need that money. How much money do I have? 23,000 polka dollars. I need like 100,000. So this guy, oh, what does this guy say? Oh, he's a trainer. Oh, a Pokemon. That's why I started and why I'll keep on collecting Pokemon. So like I was saying before I got interrupted, I am not going to catch every Pokemon in this game. I think that'd be a waste of your time and my time, considering this is on an emulator and it would be ridiculous. And I can't even get a lot of the Pokemon because I can't trade. So I'm just going to you know, beat the game, go all out, you know. You guys know how this, for those who know how this game ends, you know what I'm going to do. You know. No one spoil it, though, because some people might not know. I guess we'll send out Elgato. Elgato has a super effective move. And now we're going to see its defenses. Oh, and it's also blistering fast. It's got 130 base speed, just in case anybody was wondering. It's actually tied. I believe it's tied for the, I want to say, the second fastest Pokemon in the game. I believe Mewtwo is the fastest. I believe. Don't quote me. As of this generation, second gen. Oh, and here's the rest house that we're gonna use. Oh no, this is the fishing house. Yeah. He doesn't say anything useful. So, let's talk to this guy. The Gyarados are angry. It's a bad omen. Apparently there's raging Gyarados up here. Where are these Gyarados? There's a Gyarados. I'm not going to talk to it right now. I'm actually going to go up here and get some items. And there's a Magikarp. You know what suck? If I ran into a shiny Magikarp. There's only a couple Pokemon that I would not want to run into shiny. I would not want to run into a shiny Magikarp. Because they just suck. And you'll find out another reason why I don't want to run into a shiny Magikarp. Oh, there's a Gyarados. Gyarados are... Yeah, oh my gosh. Gyarados don't evolve until level 20. What is this? Cheater. Haxer. We'll find out why there's under-leveled Gyarados in this lake soon. Oh my gosh, Magikarp, just go away. No one likes you. You're like that kid in the class that, like, tries to be everybody's friend. Or, like, you're like that kid in the class that, like, asks you to hang out later, but you're like, I really don't want to hang out with this kid. So this guy up here has something interesting to say, if I remember correctly. He says, I heard this, like, was made by Rampage and Gyarados. I wonder if there's any connection to their mass outbreak now. I wonder. I was just here. What the heck? What the heck, yo? I was just there. I did all that surfing for nothing. So what I actually wanted to do is go up here and get these items. If I can get there, gosh. It's being so difficult. You're just like that kid that, like, at school, that wants to hang out with you, but you're like, I really don't want to hang out with this kid. There is a way to get up there. I know there is. I just can't figure it out right now. I'm sorry. So, the only logical thing to do in this situation is to talk to this Gyarados. Gosh, oh. And it's shiny. For those of you who don't know what a shiny Pokemon is, So as I was saying before I got interrupted for like the third time, gosh, I'm sorry this is so unprofessional. The audio is going to be all messed up because my mom keeps interrupting me about everything. So I kept saying, I was talking about shiny Pokemon. And shiny Pokemon are rare alternate colored Pokemon that have a 1 in 8,192%. 1 in 8,192 Pokemon are shiny. Technically. Theoretically, they should be. But that's not always the case. So I'm just going to attack it. I'm not going to catch this. Because I don't plan to use it on my team. I'm just going to attack it. Try to get some EXP. It's really nice. And there's nothing special about shiny Pokemon. They're only special in the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series where they have a higher hunger bar. But that's about it. In this game, they're shiny. That's about it. I mean, if I see one that's not this Gyarados, I will catch it. But other than that, nah. So yeah. I'm sorry if this is just so unprofessional. I got interrupted a couple times. It's not fun, but it happens. Especially when you live at home. You're gonna get interrupted during LPs. The best thing you can do is just, I guess, apologize for it for those young LPers out there. I remember I thought interruptions were kind of funny when I was watching LPs. So let's talk to this guy. His legs full of Gyarados, but nothing else. So the Magikarp are being forced to evolve? Did you come here because of the rumors? You're Andy. I'm Lance, a trainer like you. I heard some rumors, so I came to investigate. I saw the way you battled earlier, Andy. I can tell that you're a trainer with considerable skill. If you don't mind, could you help me investigate? Sure. Excellent. It seems that the lake's Magikarp are being forced to evolve. A mysterious radio broadcast coming from Mahogany is the cause. I'll be waiting for you, Andy. Oh my gosh. So that's why we were finding Gyarados that were under level 20, because Gyarados evolved level 20. And that guy has, and I'm not even going to touch upon the fact that that guy has magic teleporting skills. I'm not even going to touch that. So I'm going to heal my Pokénans first before we go on to the next journey. And speaking of the next journey, I think this is a good place to end this episode after I heal my Pokemon. So, thank you so much for watching. And as always, deuces.